Two men found dead, a felon is arrested, a tragic motorcycle crash, and an update on porch pirates.
We will have all that and more on this episode of APSU TV News.
President Joe Biden.
Welcome back to your APSU TV News. I'm Baylor Betts. Metro Police are working together while two men were found dead at the same recording studio in South Nashville less than 10 hours apart. Police tell WKRN-TV the first incident was reported just after 9 o'clock last Saturday, November 2nd, in the 700 block of Hill Avenue. Officers found a dead man in the driver's seat of a BMW SUV and a woman with a pistol in her hand when they arrived at the scene. Police believe there was a disagreement that escalated. No further information has been released about the woman at the scene. Law enforcement later identified the victim as Jonathan Wallace. Investigators are still conducting interviews in this case. A second shooting was reported at the same address on Hill Avenue shortly after 6:15 in the morning, Sunday, November 3rd. Police say they found Justin Williams' body in the parking lot with a gunshot wound to his upper chest. Later that night, officials announced 25-year-old was charged with Williams' murder. Witnesses told authorities there was an argument before the shooting. U.S. Marshals arrested a felon in Antioch Tuesday who was wanted out of Mississippi on a long list of drug charges. Investigators say they arrested Kevin Tucker November 5th after investigators saw him outside on Arden Boulevard. When officers approached the victim, Tucker ran away on foot while carrying a loaded handgun and a red bag. Tucker reportedly threw the gun in a bush and dropped the bag when running. Officials seized the items. Court documents said the bag contained marijuana, cocaine, and oxycodone pills. Also found $250 in cash on Tucker during their search. Metro Police said Tucker is a convicted felon in Mississippi and is of 2013. He is currently behind bars in the Davidson County Jail in Nashville.
A tragic motorcycle accident in Clark highlights a trolling train. Police happened Saturday evening before 7:30 in the evening at Golf Club Lane and Memorial Drive. Officers identified the motorcyclist as 33-year-old Toby Mosler. Medical crews rushed Mosler to the hospital where he died. Police data shows in the past year, officers have responded to 159 crashes, resulting in a total of 11 fatalities. Clarksville Police Public Information Officer Scott Bobin says that speed is often a key factor in these motorcycle crashes. Officers are trying to get folks to slow down and have ramped up enforcement efforts. They have issued 774 speed tickets and 755 warnings over the past 3 months. We have an update on porch theft investigation in Clarksville. Police say they have gathered new information about a man seen on a video and on a front porch on Heritage Point Circle on October 31st. The footage shows a black male wearing black pants, a red shirt, and a red cap. He was seen leaving the scene in a silver Nissan Altima. Clarksville Police had asked anyone who recognized this person or had more video footage to come forward. However, as of November 1st, the police have updated the situation. They've identified the individual and say may actually be the person they're looking for, but they emphasize that the investigation is still ongoing. If you have any information that could help, you're still encouraged to give the police a call.
The holidays are right around the corner, and experts predict to be at an all-time high. Now it's going to start getting budding. In today's Consumer Match, Jen Sullivan looks at shopping trends and how to avoid the holidays from hurting your finances.
Let's take a look at Closer, Closer, Closer. There we go. The best of the best from Nikon's 50th Small World Photomicrography competition. Microscopic images featuring fantastic discoveries showcasing even the smallest details, such as slime mold on a rotten twig, spores on a black truffle, a cluster of egg, an electrical arc in a pen and a wire, and wing scales of a butterfly. This year's winning minuscule photo could have major scientific ramifications. You're looking at differentiated mouse brain tumor cells showcasing 3 separate cell structures. A team from the College of Georgia at Augusta University spent months creating a process to snap the clear picture. And it's not just a pretty pic. They say these cells could be used to study how disruptions could lead to the neurodegenerative diseases, Alzheimer's, and ALS. Here's something completely different. Draft times call for Jurassic measures, which is why you're looking at a T-Rex taking a shower, and this one, Dino snoring on the couch. It's the creation of New Hampshire realtor Jonathan Benton, who recruited friends to help take pics of dinosaur to show a living, digging deep in dino located dwelling. Right. The kitchen is a T-Rexcellent space for any chef, and wooded gym with a dynamite two-car garage. The internet also having a punny time with the collection of Cretaceous creatures, commenting, will T-Rex have a head clearance are tall, and the sellers likely motivated due to the dinosaurs. True, the homeowner helped come up with the idea in hopes of speeding up the process. For Take a Look at This, I'm Patrick Cornell.
The True Clarksville will have to wait for leaders. The Port City Finance Committee has decided to postpone a proposed update to the city's tree management rules. The original ordinance has not been updated since 2009. The new one would expand the responsibilities of the city forester and establish new standards for tree planting, maintenance, and removal. Councilperson Karen Reynolds collaborated with City Forester Killer and the board for months, using models from other Tennessee cities to shape the updates. The proposal includes giving the city more authority over trees that could pose hazards and implementing new guidelines for hanging trees in public utilities. However, committee members expressed concerns that costs involved, especially for training new staff, performing inspections, and enforcing the rules. Councilperson Deanna McLaughlin noted potential risks if restrictions are placed on tree removal, while others are worried about liability issues when dealing with public property. With these concerns, the committee agreed to send the back for the review from other parts. The proposal will be revised to address financial and logistical issues before it's brought back for another vote. Stay tuned for the Political Corner with Jasmine Logan right after this break.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? CDE/kids has educational tools information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
My Shiro doesn't always wear a cape, but she always has time for a hug, a smile, for going extra mile. My Shiro stretches every dollar, puts in long hours, puts others first. But now it's your time, Mom, able to enjoy it. It's time to start saving now. A free 3-minute online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to start boosting your retirement savings today. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro.
Put a frog in a pot of boiling water and it'll jump right out. But put a frog in a pot of cool water and slowly heat it up and that frog boil. Veteran can tell ourselves the lie that it's easy to stay in that boiling water, to disconnect. But you've never been interested in easy. You are not a frog.
Find sources va.gov/reach.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out?
You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You could ask what app it works for you. You could with them if you're so good. You think you should check in, yeah you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Whatever gets you talking. Learn how you can help at CDE.org.
Hey everyone, I'm Jasmine Logan. Welcome back to the Political Corner. Israel's parliament has passed a new bill that allows the deportation of the family members of Palestinian attackers back to the Gaza Strip. The Gaza Strip has sustained devastating damages from the war. The bill passed with a 61-41 vote. This new law would apply to any Palestinian residents that either knew about potential attacks or identified with the attackers. These residents would be deported to the ruined Gaza Strip or a different location for up to 20 years. A legal advisor with the Association for Civil Rights in Israel believed applying this law would not be feasible. The bill would be contested if authorities attempted to enforce it. A second bill was also passed. This law allows minors from ages 12 to 14 to receive a prison sentence for murder or attempted murder. Former President Donald Trump is going back to the White House. He's the first president since Grover Cleveland to be voted out of office and then voted back in. On Wednesday, Vice President Kamala Harris conceded the race. Mike Ushis and Les Mohammed react on the race and details on her comments.
Former President Donald Trump, now president-elect. Securing more than the 270 electoral votes needed to clinch the presidency and winning the popular vote, which he failed to win in 2016.
It was a movement like nobody's ever seen before.
Trump addressing his supporters in West Palm Beach, Florida, early Wednesday morning.
We're going to help our country here. We have a country that needs help.
Wednesday afternoon, Vice President Kamala Harris officially conceding.
While I concede this election, I do not concede the fight that fueled this campaign.
Addressing her supporters at her alma mater, Howard University. A day earlier, crowds gathered for her party, hoping for a much different outcome.
There's a time to organize, to mobilize, and to stay engaged for the sake of freedom and justice.
Many Democratic leaders seen the election result as a test of their policy ideas.
to do some soul searching. We're getting a message from a lot of people that we're not hearing them. And I hope we take the time to do the soul searching we have to do.
While many public view the election as a major party win.
The American people overwhelmingly turn the page on the failed policies of this administration on the economy, on the border, and on foreign policy.
California Governor Gavin Newsom called a special next month in response to Donald Trump's presidential win. This would be in an attempt to ensure that California's current policies on reproductive rights, immigration, and climate change remain intact during another Trump presidency. Governor Newsom and California lawmakers are prepared to Trump-proof their state laws to protect them conservative agendas. State Attorney General Rob Bonta says to look at the votes in California because it paints a clear picture that they reject Trump's agenda. Other blue states also pay in favor of Republican Senate and House. Governor Gavin Newsom considers California a sanctuary for people seeking reproductive health care, and he intends to keep it that way. President Joe Biden addressed the nation from the White House Rose Garden following Vice President Kamala Harris's loss to President-elect Donald Trump. Biden promised an orderly transfer of power and emphasized, quote, "You can't love your country only when you win." Our Washington correspondent Julia Benbrook reports on the key takeaways.
President Biden speaking publicly the first time the country voted to send Donald Trump back to the White House.
Campaigns are contests of competing visions. The country chooses one or the other. We accept the choice the country made.
He promised peaceful transition of power and repurposed a line he used often on the campaign trail to draw contrast with Trump before dropping out of the race.
You can't love your country only when you win.
It emphasized integrity of American electoral system, something Trump repeatedly questioned in the aftermath of the 2020 election, spreading false claims about voter fraud and launching a series of legal challenges in swing states.
It is honest, it is fair, and it is transparent. And if you trust it, win or lose.
During the remarks, Biden took a moment to speak directly to members of his cabinet and senior staff in the audience and promised to stay committed in the final days of his presidency.
Now we have 7 days to the term. Let's make every day count. That's the responsibility we have to the American people.
The president spoke with the president-elect Wednesday to congratulate him on his victory and invite him to White House. From the Earth, Trump is in discussions about when he should visit. It could happen as early as next week. Reporting at the White House, I'm Julia Benbrook.
Former President Donald Trump out
today here in the political corner. Stay for the weather through the break.
Wherever you see a flower, a bird, beautiful tree, know that my love is with you as you bring our colorful stories to the world.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Black truck? Hey, hey. I used to date a girl, Christine.
Really?
Yeah, and they dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
Oh, that's what?
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of them.
I mean, I'm with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Thanks for sticking with us for the weather. I'm Michael Dangerfield. Looking at our current national temperatures, we do have our first inches of snowfall down in Colorado. They're sitting at a winter storm warning throughout the weekend, but around the states, we have Chicago at 59. New York is still sitting at their red flag warning for their current their fire temperatures. Our southern eastern area is sitting at an 81, and then Los Angeles sits at a cool 75. Today's temperature in Montgomery County, we do have a pretty chilly day. It's 67 degrees, a little bit of wind speeds, and no chance of precipitation. Looking at tonight's temperatures, we do have 55 degrees. It is not those speed, no chance or no light chance of precipitation. Friday, or the 5-day forecast, we have Friday, the sun is all out, but throughout the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we will have a little bit of rain. At the start of next week, the sun will come back out to hopefully almost a little bit. That's all I have for local and national weather. APSU will be returning right after this break with your campus sports.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with kind of urgency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
My Shiro doesn't always wear a cape, but she always has time for a hug, a smile, for going the extra mile. My Shiro stretches every dollar, puts in long hours, puts others first. But now it's your time, Mom. When you're ready to retire, we want you to be able to enjoy it. It's time to start saving now. A free 3-minute online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to start boosting your retirement savings today. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro.
Put a frog in a pot of boiling
Hi, I'm
water.
Hugh Wheeler with APSU TV, bringing you the latest in Clarksville sports. The Govs offense broke school and conference records in last Saturday's victory over the North Alabama Lions. Sophomore wide receiver Jaden Barnes set a United Athletic Conference record with 241 receiving yards. Barnes had more yards than any Austin Peay wideout since 19-year quarterback Austin Smith became the third APSU passer to throw for 400 yards in a game. Smith completed 31 of 35 passes for a school record 88.5 completion percentage. The Governors moved to 3-3 in UAC with the win. UAC runner Alan Cushion plays Austin Peay tomorrow at 3 afternoon here at Forterra Stadium. The Austin Peay Governors volleyball team snapped their 21-game losing streak with a 3-2 set victory over the Bellarmine Knights last Saturday in Dunn Center. The victory marks the team's first victory since APSU Athletics announced head coach Taylor Mott would no longer lead the program. Interim head coach Connor Crawford picks up his first career win as a head coach in the contest. Austin Peay has Morgan season starting today at North Alabama. Basketball season tipped off Monday as the Governors beat Union 95-75 here in Clarksville. Senior Isaac Haney led the game in scoring with 19. Junior Kay Carpenter hit 5 threes and 5 coming off the bench. Austin Peay's first big challenge of the season comes tonight at Big East team Butler in Indianapolis. The Governors take on the Bulldogs at 5:30 this evening on Fox Sports 2. Lady basketball opened the season with a loss for the second straight year after losing Monday to Bethel 52-64. Sophomore Lanaya Foster led the game in scoring with 14 points. Austin Peay gave up 24 points on 29 free throws. APSU travels to Nashville on Vanderbilt at 6:30 in the evening. Govs Hockey Club dropped 2 games in Georgia against Kennesaw State last weekend with a 2-9 defeat Friday and a 2-11 loss Saturday. He takes South Carolina Gamecocks this weekend and tomorrow at 7 in the evening. The Red River Spartans have dropped 6 straight games after being swept by the Metro Jets in a home series last weekend. Red River has given up at least 4 goals each loss. Spartans face off against the Cincinnati Cyclones today and tomorrow at the Ford Ice Center. Austin Peay finished at the bottom of Atlantic Sun Cross Country this season after running into the Asian Championships last weekend in Florida. Ladies country finished in 10th place in the conference 5K and the men finished in 12th in the 8K. Both teams train as the NCAA regionals take place next week in Tallahassee, Florida. That's all for this week. Happy birthday. We'll be back more news after these messages.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social life, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. Talk to your family today.
My Shiro doesn't always wear a cape. She always has time for a hug, a smile, for going the extra mile. My Shiro stretches every dollar, puts in long hours, puts others first. But now it's your time, Mom. You're ready to retire. We want you to be able to enjoy it. It's time to start saving now. A free 3-minute online chat can give you the personalized tips you need to start boosting your retirement savings today. Visit aceyourretirement.org/Shiro.
The polls have officially closed for election season. Tennessee's Senate incumbent will return to Washington for another 6 years. Senator Marsha Blackburn easily defeated a challenge from Tennessee State Representative Gloria Johnson by an overwhelming margin. Here in Montgomery County, Blackburn had more than 46,000 votes and Johnson about 30,000. Johnson announced she would challenge Blackburn for the U.S. Senate race in September of 2023. She floated the possibility of a Blackburn challenge in July, shortly after she narrowly escaped expulsion from the Tennessee General Assembly, unlike the 2 other members of Tennessee 3. Blackburn started her journey as a Tennessee senator in 2021 after the retirement of longtime Senator Lamar Alexander. Early voting turnout finished nearly 2% above the 2020 totals in Montgomery County. Adding in nursing home and mailed-in ballots, 50,383 Montgomery voters cast their ballots in 10 days of early voting, compared to 49,509 voters in 2020. Turnout locally was much higher than in 2016, nearly 40% higher than when Trump beat Hillary Clinton.
Clarksville's holiday countdown with trucks is coming up. Bring food, truck, craft vendors out to North High School Saturday, 16th from 10 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. This special event on Trenton Road will feature popular food trucks and unique vendors, offering a variety of foods and gifts for all ages. It's a perfect spot for bringing lunch, shop for hand goods, and king on holidays at the local community. The fest bonus, there will be 10 turkey giveaways throughout the event, with 2 turkeys awarded every hour from 11 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. Santa Claus will also make an appearance from 11 to 2. Giving families a chance to meet with food on that juicy barky and taco chon, as well as desserts from treats from classic gourmet sweets and e-squeeze lemonade. Shoppers can browse a range of vendor booths featuring creations from local artisans such as This and That Creations, Tiffany's Cabinet, and the Clarksville Museum. From decorations to custom gifts, there will be something for everyone. This event promises a day of food, fun, and community spirit, making it a great way to start the holiday season in Clarksville. This weekend, the Clarksville County Veterans Parade on service and sackers of military veterans. Our events begin with a parade ceremony at 9 in the morning in front of the county courthouse on 3rd Street downtown. This year's keynote speaker will be retired Army First Sergeant Dr. Andrew Kester, former director of the Montgomery County Veterans Service Association, or ZING, announcing his Montgomery County of tenure with print. This year, the 80 years of service by the Montgomery County Veterans Service Organization celebrates the decades of dedication to veterans in our community. The parade itself kicks off at 10 in the morning at S&P State University Science Building, North 8th Street. The parade route runs on College Street, University of Main Street, and several other streets before concluding back at APSU. This journey through downtown Clarksville is a powerful reminder of the strength and sacrifice of our veterans. The entire community is invited to come out and support. You can make it every event. There are ways to follow home. The parade will be live streamed on the Montgomery County, Tennessee official Facebook page and will also be posted on CDE Lightband's Clarksville Community Network, CCN, for later viewing.
Exciting for Clarksville. David Buster's open its door at Governor Square Mall on November 25th, 2024. According to VerdictFoodService.com, the brand new location on Wilma Rudolph Boulevard spans an impressive 34,556 square feet and will feature over 100 arcade games, a menu with chef-inspired dishes, innovative cocktails, and an advanced sports bar with a massive 40-foot high-definition TV wall. The new Dave & Buster's location plans on hiring 180 team members to join. When Verdict Food Service bring to Clarksville, we can't wait to open our doors and bring an unparalleled experience to our community. End quote. All right. Well, we are looking forward to the Dave & Buster's. That it will be super exciting. So just to link everyone of our veterans, we will celebrate on Monday. I know Texas Roadhouse and Clarksville and Wilma Rudolph will be having vouchers for our militaries. All you have to do is have your military ID and they will give you a voucher.
That's wonderful.
I'm super excited. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to working all day. I'm sure.
Yeah, gotta be really busy, you know.
I think tomorrow actually there is a block party for the BMW block party here at Austin Peay to celebrate our veterans. I think they'll have free lunch.
Yeah.
So that's super exciting. I know all of the BMW lovers have to go and share there.
I can wait at the Intern theater. They're showing the White Christmas.
Okay.
You know,
Christmas is right around the corner. I cannot believe it. I'm ready. We have like 3 weeks left of school with Thanksgiving. I think 3 weeks left of school. Rick's and look forward to that.
Yeah.
That's
really
all
excited to come down though.
Me too. Colder weather. I'm ready. That's all the time we have for today. Make sure to follow us on Facebook at APSU TV Clarksville and Instagram at APSU_TV. Thank you for watching your APSU TV News 8. Back time, as always.
That's OP.
Let's take a look at closer, closer, closer.